WOH News reporting. US adds 11 companies to economic blacklist over China's treatment of Uyghurs. The U.S. Commerce Department on Monday added 11 Chinese companies implicated in what it called human rights violations in connection with China's treatment of its Uyghurs in Xinjiang in western China to the U.S. economic blacklist. The department said the companies were involved in using forced labor by Uyghurs and other Muslim minority groups. They include numerous textile companies, and 2 firms the government said were conducting genetic analyses used to further the repression of Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities. Blacklisted firms cannot buy components from U.S. companies without U.S. government approval. It was the 3rd group of companies and institutions in China added to the U.S. blacklist. After 2 rounds in which the Trump administration cited 37 entities it said were involved in China's repression in Xinjiang. Beijing actively promotes the reprehensible practice of forced labor and abusive DNA collection and analysis schemes to repress its citizens, Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross said in a statement. The Chinese embassy in Washington declined to comment. In May, the Chinese Foreign Ministry criticized U.S. entity list additions, arguing the United States overstretched the concept of national security, abused export control measures, violated the basic norms governing international relations, interfered in China's internal affairs. The companies added to the blacklist include Nanchang O-Film Tech, a supplier for Apple's iPhone, which hosted Apple chief executive Tim Cook in December 2017, according to O-Film's website. It is also a supplier to Amazon.com Inc. and Microsoft, according to an April congressional letter. The U.S. companies did not immediately comment. The list includes 2 subsidiaries of Beijing Genomics Institute, a genomics company with ties to the Chinese government, Senator Marco Rubio said. He said the additions will ensure that U.S. technology does not aid the Chinese Communist Party's crimes against humanity and egregious human rights abuses against Uyghurs and other minorities in Xinjiang, including the forced collection of DNA. Also added are KTK Group Co., which produces more than 2,000 products used to build high-speed trains, from electronics to seats, and Tanuan Technology Co., which assembles high-thermal conductive graphite reinforced aluminum composites. Another company is Changji Escal Textile Co., which Escal Group launched in 2009. Escal Group produces clothing for Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and Hugo Boss. In a letter to Ross on Monday, Escal chief executive John Chen asked its unit be removed from the list. Escal does not use forced labor, and we never will use forced labor. We absolutely and categorically oppose forced labor, Chen wrote. Efforts to reach other companies in China for comment were unsuccessful outside of normal business hours. Also on the blacklist is Hessian Howlin Hair Accessories Company. On May 1, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, said it was halting imports of the company's hair products, citing evidence of forced labor. On July 1, CBP seized in Newark a shipment of almost 13 tons of hair products worth over $800,000 with human hair that it said originated in Xinjiang. Commerce previously added 20 Chinese public security bureaus and companies, including video surveillance firm Hikvision, as well as leaders in facial recognition technology SenseTime Group Limited, and Megvii Technology in connection with China's treatment of Muslim minorities. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.